May I please your lordship?
Yes.
Senior item number 68, IA Civil 2802025. That the senior advocate S.C. Buragwa, due to his some personal difficulty, could not attend the court today.
You have written down the submission.
Yes, sir. Yes, your lordship. Sometime I forgot, so I written down.
Mentioning. You have to cultivate the habit of you can just jot down the points when you're arguing a case.
Lordship, but sometimes I'm nervous, so I write
Why?
down the point.
What is there to be nervous? You don't have to be nervous. What is your name?
Juri Tamuli.
All right. Anybody other side? Health. As prayed for by MSJ Tamuli, Learned Counsel for the applicant. List this matter when?
Next week.
Next week on such and such date.
Oblige
2nd May.
Oblige your lordship.
Please, I beg to mention item number 18, my lord, on behalf of Mr. C. Soduri. He is not able to come today, my lord. Sir.
Item.
Item 18, my lord.
Item 18.
18.
You are mentioning on behalf of?
Mr. C. Soduri.
Petitioner. Have you taken consent from the other side?
Yes.
As prayed for by MSA Gayan, Learned Counsel, appearing on behalf of Mr. C. Chaudhary, Learned Counsel, appearing for the petitioner on the ground that Mr. Chaudhary is out of station.
He is there, but he has given that a week of absence also.
He's presently on leave due to personal difficulty, and with consent from the other side, list this matter after 2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry.
Date on the first week of May, any date may be
Next.
Item number 1.
Additional affidavit?
My lord, the honorable court directed to file additional affidavit, my lord, on within 2 weeks, my lord. Due to holiday, my lord, I could not file the affidavit, my lord. Kindly give 2 weeks time to file affidavit, my lord.
No further time will be
1 week, my
given.
lord. But 1 week may be given. I have record and all these things, my lord. That just to bring out that that honorable court directed to file affidavit, my lord.
MSA Gayan,
Yeah,
the
Sir.
CGC assures the court that the additional affidavit, which was directed earlier to be filed in this case, shall be positively filed within.
In my lord,
1 week, Your Lordship.
10 days or 1 week, my lord. That is up to
Give
your
me,
lordship.
it's up to you.
Yes.
This is the last chance you're
Yes.
getting, so give
Then
it.
within 2 weeks, I'll definitely.
Give me a date.
Yeah, date, my lord, then today is.
Within 2 weeks from today,
Okay.
in view of the aforesaid assurance, relist after 2 weeks of the date on such and such date.
14 minutes, 15 years. No problem. 15 must have been.
Acha, please. Item number 2.
Affidavit in opposition,
Lordship, here.
it's filed. Yes, you want to file a reply?
No, Lordship, you don't want to file this.
What is the matter?
This is removal from service.
Which is the order? Who is appearing for the government? Mr. Goswami, you're appearing?
Here, Lordship, here even for the petitioner also, Mr. R.P. Sharma, Learned Senior Counsel will appear, Lordship. So, Lordship, my timing.
Sorry?
I'm searching you, my lord.
Mr. Goswami, do you have the file? Why so much of confusion?
Lordship, my senior will appear.
So we have filed affidavit, my lord.
Yes, I have seen. Yes, Mr. Sharma, you are not going to file any reply?
No, no, based on records.
Huh?
Based on records only.
Where is the order?
Order, my lord. My lord, the regional authority order is my lord, page 29.
Page?
29.
Yes.
The removal from service, my lord, for absence of 32 days.
30?
2 days.
Yes. What is the ground?
Ground, he was found, he went on leave, my lord, EL. Granted for certain days.
Now,
my lord.
against this order, you had filed an appeal.
Yes,
What happened there?
that was upheld.
That is the order at page of
Page my lord,
37.
37, yes.
What is wrong in this order?
My lord, it was disproportionate, no doubt.
Hmm?
Disproportionate, no doubt. So, my lord, on that count, they could give any other punishment under the law, my lord.
But
Within 9, 7.
he has been unauthorizedly absent for 32 days.
Yes.
You are only arguing on the proportionality of the punishment.
Yes, my lord, because
Huh?
he has got he has got about 12 days to go on service.
But that is all that is different. Yes, Mr. Chutia, what do you have to say?
There is no procedural lapse on the part of the department, my lord. They have
There is.
duly my lord, do following.
What about the proportionality?
Proportional regarding
Because
proportional,
32 days he was absent.
he absent, my lord. It is police force, my lord. It is my lord, disciplinary force. So absent is my lord vital.
Is there any guidelines?
A guideline,
What is
my lord,
major misconduct and minor
no,
misconduct?
no.
Anything is given?
Rules is there, my lord. Rules is there. And my lord, police manual is there. Manual in so many things is there.
All right, I'm fixing it for hearing, admitting it in. This matter requires a full-fledged hearing. Admit no formal notice as parties are represented. List for hearing in the month of June on a date to be fixed. by the
19
registry.
matter, 2020 matter, my lord.
Yes.
Item number 3 and 4.
My lord,
that is
any way
indicatable that
passport
Mr. R.P. Sharma, the senior counsel, has submitted that he has instructions not to file a reply affidavit in the matter.
My lord, can it be on first week of June, my lord?
June, any date, registry will fix. Yes.
May please, your lordship. So kindly pass over a matter for today, lordship.
No, in this, I think there was an
Lordship, in this
Mr.
case,
Saike, I think some advance adjournment slip was given.
yes, lord. Maybe, but
Who had given it?
yes, we have given.
You have objection?
We have no objection, only one submission. There are three cases which are tagged together. The main case is WPC 754/2024.
Is that listed?
It is not listed.
It is not
In that case, we have filed the affidavit and same affidavit
So
will
you
cover
want these to be
along with that.
along with that. Yes, your name?
J. Hatimuriya.
Heard Mr. J. Hatimurian, learned counsel, appearing for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. D. Saikia, learned advocate, as a
Senior.
learned senior counsel, assisted by Mr. B. K. Das for respondent numbers 2 to 8. For respondent numbers 2 to 8. Anybody else? Stop. Mr. So-and-so, learned counsel. So I will say that this why
the
to-
matter?
yes, it is submitted at the bar that the connected writ petition IWPC.
It is given in the list. 754. Yes, a lead case.
Oh, IWPC 74 of 2024 is not listed along with the present two writ petitions. Stop. Let the writ petitions be listed on
Maybe on Friday, lordship. No.
Lordship,
Or
after
to
2 weeks,
Wednesday.
lordship, in the month of May, lordship.
give a date on such and such date along with WPC 754.
Let it be on 2nd of May, lordship.
2nd May.
Highly obliged.
Item number 5.
Rejoinder, Mr. Patwari.
My lord, we pleading the order was complete, my lord.
No, but have you filed your rejoinder?
My lord, my rejoinder, I am filing today.
Rejoinder, you are a respondent.
Yeah, I am responding.
How
Addition.
how a respondent is going to file a, huh?
For additional.
Sorry?
I am filing the additional, this thing, it is affidavit in opposition.
Additional affidavit in opposition.
Yes, my lord, they have filed a petition before the last day, and it is
Mr. Counsel, you are representing which respondent?
respondent number 4.
Respondent number?
4.
You have not filed any affidavit in opposition till now.
No.
Then why are you saying the word additional?
No, my lord, I have already filed.
So counsel, the basic things, if you all are unaware, it is very strange.
My lord, already we have filed a
As prayed for by Mr. Your name.
Dinan.
The Nandi Learned Counsel for respondent number 4.
4.
List this matter after 2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry to enable the said respondent to file its counter affidavit. You want to say anything?
No, he has been taking time, anyway, my lord.
It is needless to be clarified that this is the last opportunity given to the respondents to file their returns in the matter.
Item 6.
Yes, Mr. Deka,
Wait, please, your lord.
you have filed your rejoinder.
Yes, my lord, we have
Yeah.
filed our rejoinder. My lord. The pleadings is otherwise complete, my lord.
What is the matter?
My lord, this is the,
Promotion.
no, my lord, this is retirement benefits, my lord. I have not been paid, my lord, leave encashment, EPF.
What
salary.
you have not been paid?
My lord, they have admitted that, my lord, this is the second round of litigation, my lord. On the first round, my lord, lordship will find the order passed by this honorable court on earlier round at page 39, my lord.
Page 39.
Page 39. And page 40 in the first paragraph, it is the facts in nutshell, my lord. The earlier written.
Yes, just you may read.
Yes, my lord. The writ jurisdiction of this court has been sought to be invoked by the petitioner by questioning the legality and validity of an order dated 26/6/2020 issued by the Krishnakanta Hendrik State Open University. By the impugn order, the earlier order dated 24/12/2019 of extension of service of a petitioner as secretary to the vice chancellor till completion of 65 years of age has been cancelled. It is the case for a petitioner that such action is in gross violation of principles of natural justice and is otherwise bad in law and therefore liable to be liable for interference by this court. And my lord, 51, it is the direction, my lord, this impugn order was set aside.
So earlier your services was extended and that
Then-
as in the post of vice chancellor, which was
Private
cancelled.
secretary to the vice chancellor, my lord.
That was cancelled till
Cancelled.
65 years.
Yes, my lord.
And then thereafter,
Thereafter, that order was put to challenge, my lord, before this honorable court.
yes, what
That
is the
2020, and the final order is that the direction is at page 51. Paragraph number 27.
final? Yes.
In view of the above discussion, this court is of the unhesitant opinion that the impugn order dated 26/6/2020 is unsustainable in law. Accordingly, the same is set aside and quashed. Since the petitioner was forcefully.
All consequential benefits.
Yes, my lord. All
This is not paid.
That is not paid, my lord.
What is the stand of the government,
My lord,
the
they
university?
have filed the affidavit, my lord, in respect of leave encashment.
Hmm.
Their stand is that, my lord, there is no provision and guidelines in the ordinance to pay leave encashment.
Paragraph?
That, my lord, will find at paragraph 11 of their affidavit, my lord. It was filed on 1/5/2024.
Yes. Page 70.
Page 78.
Yes.
And page 79, my lord, they have referred to ordinance number 8. 2, 3, 4, on 6th line from the top, my lord. Ordinance number 8, page number 79.
Yes.
It relates to the, my lord, the ordinance 8 relates to the teachers, my lord. Earned leave of teachers, and in respect of the employees like us, my lord, they've stated that the sentence starts, however, my lord.
Yes.
However, there was no guideline dealing with the entitlement of an officer appointed on contract basis to leave and
Your appointment is on contract basis.
all appointments are contract basis, my lord. I'll place it, my lord.
What about the teacher?
My lord will find it
Contract.
on contract basis, my-
Right.
as per ordinance number 7.
But Mr. Dekam,
Yes.
one thing is I'm yet to see ordinance 8, but as it appears, ordinance 8 is only applicable to teacher.
Teachers, my lord. And
You
ordinance,
are not a teacher.
my ordinance 9 is applicable to me, my lord.
All right, all right,
I'll place it, my lord.
all right.
No, I'll place it right now, my lord. Got it.
Diyor. Yes.
Ordinance number 7, my lord. This is to show, my lord, that all appointments are contractual. Ordinance number 7.
Yes.
Point number 1.
Yes.
Appointment
Contract
on
basis.
contract basis. Appointments of all categories of staff,
Okay.
namely academic.
This is admitted position.
Yes,
so,
my lord.
all right.
Now, my lord, kindly turn to ordinance number 9.
The next document.
Yes, my lord.
9.
Ordinance number 9.
9 is not here.
Ordinance number 9, my lord.
Where is 9?
That second document, my lord, I have placed it.
That is 23.
23.
This is ordinances, and then it starts with 12 maternity leave, and this, okay, sorry. Yes,
Ordinance 9, lords will find it.
yes, sorry.
Next page, my lord will find a earned leave provision. There's a provision for earned leave. Before that, my lord, the ordinance number 9.
Yes. No leave can be claimed
Yes,
as a matter of right, but it may be granted subject to the exigencies of
And my
service.
lord, the following kinds of leave would be admissible to the officers and employees of the university.
All right,
So,
officers and
so
employees,
this,
yes.
in my humble submission, this will be applicable to me, my lord.
Yes,
The
now,
next page, my lord will find the earned leave, the provisions of earned leave.
yes.
So,
Yes,
my lord,
please.
page 36, next page down below, madam.
Yes, I've got it.
Yes, earned leave.
Yeah.
The earned leave shall be calculated at the rate of 2.5 days for each completed month. 1 month earned leave in a calendar year will be granted to an employee.
This is not given.
Yes, my lord. They said that there is no guideline and they are relying upon an
What is,
resolution, my lord.
yes, Mr. Council, what is your stand as regards applicable of Ordinance 9?
May I just indicate the fact initially, man.
Hmm?
Initially, he was an employee of Guwahati University.
But that is not in dispute. Right now, he is appointed by you, isn't it? On contract basis. That appointment is not in a dispute.
No,
Correct? And all appointments are contractual. Now, Ordinance 9 doesn't, Ordinance 8, you are right, talks about teachers. Ordinance 9 says the following kinds of leave would be admissible to the officers and employees of the university. He is also an employee.
he joined us on Lian. That's the distinction. He joined us on Lian. Now, when he joined, there is no ordinance, there is no administrative order.
All right, then I'm
Providing
admitting it and fixing it for hearing. Because I was trying to see if I can, these retired benefits matters, there's no point of keeping them pending for a long time. It serves no purpose, but it appears the matter will need some hearing.
And my
Yes,
lord,
sir.
they have recovered some amount of pension given
Heard
to me,
Mr.
my lord.
R.M. Dekal, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, also heard Mr. C, Mr.
Enough.
and not Learned Counsel appearing for the respondent numbers 1 to 4. The matter requires full-fledged hearing. Admit no formal notice. List for hearing in the month of May 2025.
Deeply obliged.
Number 7.
Have you filed your reply?
Lordship, no need to jurist.
Huh?
No need to file lordship. Yeah, lordship. Petition rejected for delay in filing lordship. Petitioner was
There has been delay.
delay lordship.
Debabrata Tiwari,
Lordship. Lordship.
Harness lordship 2014 lordship.
2014.
Lordship. After that lordship, it was not considered due to minor lordship. This is a covered case of Sanjay Kumar case lordship.
And ultimately, which is the order saying that he's not entitled? Was this matter placed before the DLC or SLC?
Not DNC placed lordship.
DLC rejected.
They rejected.
Which is which date?
Date of lordship. 27/4/15 lordship.
27/4.
15.
15. And after that, what happened?
But it's a pen-
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
And this writ petition was filed on 23.
23 lordship, correspondence on made lordship in page number lordship 33
Filed on
lordship.
5/4/23. Yes, there has been gross delay.
Lordship,
Then how are you saying
lordship, I was in contact lordship and in
Huh?
page number, I was in contact lordship.
you were in?
Contact lordship to the department lordship, but in page number 33 lordship.
No, that will not help. Whoever is fault is not, it is inconsequential when it comes to now
My
matters of compassionate appointment,
Lordship.
because the entire object of compassionate appointment is immediate
lordship.
hardship, right?
Lordship.
Now, if there has been delay of about, it appears more than,
10 years lordship.
then that entire object becomes frustrated.
Lordship, page number 33 lordship, my last representation lordship.
Representations you may go on giving.
Lordship.
Representations will not give you any right. Compassionate appointment is not as a matter of right that you can claim.
Lordship, it's true, lordship. It's true.
Which is that case you want to rely?
Lordship, Sanjay Kumar lordship.
Give.
Sanjay Kumar versus State of Bihar lordship.
Debabrata Tiwari case 2 lage, ठीक है? Debabrata Tiwari case 2. Vedika.
Lordship is similarly situated person lordship in page number 35 lordship. Discordant bench lordship. Allowed lordship. Exactly similarly situated person lordship.
Which paragraph? 3.
Major representation lordship after the within
All right.
measure.
Please write. Which is the decision of the coordinate bench you want to rely?
Lordship. Page number, Lordship, 35, Lordship. And
This
may
is,
I
I
read-
think, prior to Dibabrata.
Lordship,
Prior to the development.
Lordship in
That's why lordship Sanjay Kumar case was covered. Lordship.
Which paragraph you are relying on?
page number 6, Lordship. May I read, Lordship?
Paragraph.
Paragraph 6, Lordship.
6 is
Lordship, may I
6
read?
is the submission.
Lordship.
Why are you reading of the submission?
Lordship, the reference, Lordship, is Supreme Court order also. Lordship.
Supreme Court order, you want to rely, you give me Supreme Court order. You can't be reading the
Sorry.
submission made before the coordinate bench. That is not the law.
Sorry,
Which
Lordship.
is what is the ratio of this decision?
Paragraph 13, Lordship. Page 41, Lordship. But the incident case, the father of the patient died on.
All right. Now, in the affidavit, your stand,
Lordship,
paragraph.
Paragraph 5, lordship. The running page 44, lordship.
And lastly, on paragraph 17, Lordship.
All right. I'm disposing it off. Sorry. Your name?
A. Sharma, Lordship.
Heard Mr. A. Sharma, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr.
H of property.
A. Chakraborty, learned junior government advocate.
Lordship.
Junior government advocate for the state respondent. By way of this petition under Article 226 of the Constitution of India, the petitioner is seeking direction for compassionate appointment against any suitable post as his father, I late Purnananda Chetia, who was working as Hawaldar in the office of the Commandant 25th Assam Police, within bracket ONGC Battalion, Ligiri Pukuri, Najira Sipsagar, Assam, died in harness on 7/5/2014. Stop. The brief facts of the case is that the father of the petitioner, having expired during service, the petitioner কি বুলি লিখিলা? That at the time when the father of the petitioner died while during service, comma, the petitioner was few months short to apply for the government job on compassionate ground as per government scheme, and therefore he applied for appointment on compassionate ground. This is the facts are, you must state the facts properly. It becomes very difficult to give
Sorry.
dictation if your facts are twisted.
Lordship.
Just delete that paragraph. The brief facts of the case is that the petitioner's father having expired during service, comma, the petitioner applied for appointment on compassionate ground. Stop. Thereafter, the claim of the petitioner was placed before the district level committee, wherein the DLC in its meeting held on 27/4/2015 rejected the claim of the petitioner on the ground that the petitioner is not on the ground that the petitioner is not 18 years. Stop. Thereafter, various representations have been filed, and the same having not brought any fruit, comma, the present writ petition has been filed. Mr. So-and-so, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that the petitioner, merely because the petitioner was not a major at the time of the death of his father, comma, would not disentitle him for appointment on the basis of compassionate ground. In support of the aforesaid submission, he relies upon a decision of the coordinate bench of this court in the case of Rajesh Nath versus the state of Assam and others in WPC 3290 of 2020. Per contra, Mr. So-and-so, learned government counsel, submits that the petitioner submits that the DLC, having rejected the case of the petitioner for appointment on compassionate ground, on the ground that he was not a major at the time of making the application, warrants no interference from this court. He further submits that there cannot be reservation of a vacancy till such time as the petitioner becomes a major, and hence the writ petition is devoid of any merit whatsoever. In support of the aforesaid submission, he relies upon the decision of the apex court in the case of Sanjay Kumar versus State of Bihar and others, reported in 2000 volume 7 SSC at page 192. Stop. Heard, perused. It appears that the father of the petitioner while serving as Havaldar under the office of the Commandant 25th Assam Police died in harness on 7/5/2014. It appears that the application filed by the petitioner for appointment on compassionate ground was rejected by the DLC
(27/4/2000).
in its meeting held on 27/4/2015. Where is the operating part?
Lordship, paragraph 13, Lordship.
No, no, in that DLC meeting,
Lordship, page number 24, paragraph 13, Lordship. Last portion,
paragraph 13,
Lordship.
relevant portion
Lordship,
of the aforesaid DLC minutes is reads as hereunder, quote unquote, A to A, page 24. Huh? Reading of the aforesaid, comma, it appears that the proposal the claim of the petitioner couldn't be considered due to below age as per the advertisement published on 24/12/2014. One has to be above 18 years. Stop. It appears that thereafter, the petitioner waited. It appears that though the petitioner has submitted, where are your representation?
Lordship, page number 33, Lordship. Last papers.
It appears that thereafter the petitioner filed representation. This is the last application, but what about before? This is the
Lordship,
only
29, Lordship.
huh?
29, Lordship. Page number
29.
29.
That the petitioner 29 is your application.
Lordship.
That is your first application.
Lordship. Lordship.
That thereafter the petitioner filed representation for reconsidering the claim, for considering the application of the petitioner for appointment on compassionate ground on 21/1/2023. It further appeared that the present writ petition has been filed on 5/4/2023. Appointment on compassionate ground is cannot be claimed as a matter of right. the object of providing such appointment on compassionate ground in the event the earning member of the family dies in harness is for meeting the immediate unexpected hardship which is faced by the family by reason of such debt. It has been repeatedly held by the apex court that when an appointment is made on compassionate ground, it should be kept confined only to the purpose it seeks to achieve, the idea being not to provide for endless compassion, in the recent case of the apex court, in the recent decision of the apex court, in the case of Debabrata Tiwari and others, State of West Bengal versus Debabrata Tiwari and others, reported in SSC citation to 2023 2 Supreme 612. The apex court has
Given para is 7.5 lots.
7 point
7.5 lots.
has held that for reasons of prolonged delay, either on the part of the applicant in claiming compassionate appointment or the authorities in deciding such claim, the sense of immediacy is diluted and lost. Stop. Paragraph 7.5. It is 720. Paragraphs. Paragraph 7. It starts from 7 into 7.1 or 7.5 वाले क्या हाँ वो take हिंदी की बात is reproduced here under for ready reference. Okay. It goes the entire 7, 7.1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reading of the aforesaid decision of the apex court, it is absolutely clear that in the event delay is caused, the case for the claim for compassionate appointment ought not to be considered. In the present case, admittedly, the father of the petitioner died on 2014 and the DLC rejected the claim of the petitioner on 27/4/2015. However, the present writ petition claiming compassionate appointment and challenging the decision of the said DLC is filed after almost how many years? After almost such and such years, i.e. on 5/4/2023. That being so, no case is made out. Writ petition stands dismissed, no cost. That report এটা জায়গাত লিখি দিবা, reference is also made to paragraph 3 of Sanjay Kumar Supra. এইটো মই ভৰাই দিম।
Item 8.
Developer theory to for compassion and fundamental cases. Apply at its response.
Lordship, affidavit is ready and sent for vetting, Lordship.
Huh?
Affidavit is ready, Lordship, and sent for vetting.
MS
3 weeks required.
MS Barwal, Leonard,
State government, junior government.
Huh?
Government advocate.
Leonard government. No, you're an additional senior government.
No, junior government.
Leonard Government Council submits that the affidavit in opposition is ready and the same shall be filed
Within 3 weeks.
within
For vetting lordship, they require 3 weeks.
within
For election, Panchayat elections.
no within
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
That's Lordship.
3 weeks for what?
For Panchayat election.
For Panchayat election.
They are busy in. Then kindly 2 weeks, Lordship.
Please be mindful of your submission, Ms. Borwa. You are saying it's ready, waiting.
Yes, sir.
3 weeks doesn't inspire confidence of the court. If you directly ask 3 weeks, no problem, the court may grant it. But since you says it's ready, only waiting, 3 weeks doesn't appears to be reasonable in that situation. Waiting sitting to Nukupa. Seeks 2 weeks time to file the affidavit in opposition. Prayer is allowed. List after 2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry. What is the issue involved in this
What issue
petition?
is
What is-
whether a superintendent can sit over the order of a DIG? Because my dismissal has been set aside by DIG.
All right,
Lordship. Only I have retired, only the lordship now the monetary benefits, that's it.
all right.
Okay.
Let me hear. Now, of course, the matter has been turned in some other issue, my lord. Earlier, the writ petition was filed against the ex parte removal of the writ petition. The writ petition already been expired during the pendency of the writ petition. Now the wife has come for pensionary benefit. That is why second writ petition, I have been told that the second writ petition is necessary by this honorable. That is why second writ petition has been filed for pension.
In the second writ petition, affidavits have been filed. Mr. Gupta,
Both the writ petitions. Lordship. may
it's
take
now
any
the
other-
matter is only confined to the prayer of pension.
No, my lord, the issue, they have also challenged the decision of the authorities by which she has been declared deserter.
Deserter.
Yes.
Deserter and
And we
removal.
are saying that since the employee has.
And I'll admit it,
My lord,
fix it for hearing. The
Lordship,
matter,
Lordship will fix the matter for admission hearing matter
The
any other day.
requires a full-fledged hearing,
Admission-
admit no formal notice, list the matter for hearing in the month of June 2025. On a date to be fixed by the registry.
Item number 11. That's a admission hearing.
No, it will come for hearing. Why admission here?
My lord, since the matter relates to pension, my lord, these kids are, the small kids are
Alright.
there. That is why, my lord.
I fixed it in June.
But can it be May, my lord? Otherwise,
All
my
right, May.
lordship.
May I please? Well, this matter relates to the non-regulation of service of the petitioner. My lord, what happened, this petitioner was appointed by the then Deputy Commissioner of Sunitpur, that they told, on 6/8/97 on completion ground.
Pleadings are completed.
Yes, my lord. My lord, I take your lordship,
Area salary.
area salary and regularization. Page 47 is the judgment by the Honorable High Court, my lord. Page
Yes.
47.
Yes.
Page 47. Page 47, my lord.
Yes, please read.
Yes, my lord. Relevant portion is page 49, my lord, of the judgment. 49. Coming
Yes.
to the facts, my lord, below. Coming to the facts of this case. Since the petitioner has been rendering continuous service in a vacant post of peon since 1997 and is also receiving regular pay scale on the basis of the approval of granted by the Finance Department of the Government of Assam, has the court is of the opinion that by virtue of his long and continuous service, the petitioner can be treated as a permanent employee. As such, there cannot be any question of regularization of service of the petitioner in the grade 4 post held by him based on any further order from the court. In the other words, the petitioner, for all intent and purpose, is discharging his duties as a regular employee in a vacant and sanctioned post under the establishment of the Response number 4. To the extent to no further
This is in
direction for
respect of the same
regulation.
petitioner.
Yes,
This is in respect of the same petitioner.
yes, yes.
Yes.
Now, my lord, after that judgment also we have submitted, but I am getting a free, fixed amount of salary, but post has not yet been regularized. The embargo, they raised that finance has not, concurrence finance was not taken.
Yes, finance, Mr. Naik.
I think my learned friend will not object. This matter has been extensively heard by another bench lords.
So what? Is there any bar?
I'm not saying that
Yes,
there is any bar.
that means you
I'm
don't
just-
want that it should be heard over here. That day that matter was not taken up, finally decided by the court.
In fact, Lordship, if your Lordship comes to page 47, Lordship, page 46.
Yes.
Lordship, this is a judgment passed by Honorable Justice Mr. Sumacham, Lordship. And on last date, Lordship, this matter was heard by.
Mr. Counsel,
No, I'm
is
not
there-
submitting that.
what kind of submissions are you making?
No,
Is there any rules
no.
that when a case is filed, because you have not complied with the earlier direction, then that case has to be heard by that particular judge? Is there any direction?
That is not.
Then I have seen the order of 7/3/2025. Where is it said that this matter is fixed for further hearing or matter is part heard? This matter doesn't appears to be a
No,
part heard
it is
matter.
Definitely it's not.
Yes,
Not
then
written like that. What I'm submitting, my Justice.
so if you don't want this bench to take it up, say it so and I will not take it up. Otherwise, what kind of these submissions are being made, Mr. Nayak?
I'm not submitting that.
No, but
I have no objection even.
no, you see, Mr. Nayak, you are pointing out to this order of page 47 and you have made a submission.
Yes.
Is there any regulation, guidelines? As the Guwahati High Court rule says, anything?
I'm not.
This
saying-
is not a review.
What I'm
Is
saying-
this a review?
No.
Then
No, what I'm saying, Lordship, on last day, my Lord Justice Siam heard this matter, extensively heard, Lordship. And in fact, he formed his opinion also, but some.
where is it in the order?
That is not there. That is.
Where is it
that's
in
why-
this
that's
order?
why I'm saying if my friend does not object, Lordship.
He is objecting.
In that case.
He says
Yes.
it has not been
I
extensively
have
heard.
no objection.
Anyway, I'm not taking up this matter now. Please take it down. Heard Mr. S.C. Biswas, Learned Counsel for the writ petitioner. Also heard Mr. P. Nayak, Learned Standing Counsel, Finance Department. Stop. Mr. P. Nayak, Learned Standing Counsel, Finance Department, by pointing out to the order dated 7/3/2025, submits that this matter has been part heard.
Not part heard.
This matter has been extensively heard by the earlier court. He further points out that this writ petition is being filed for alleged non-compliance of the direction passed by the court on 30/1/2023 and submits that the same judge has heard the matter on the last occasion. It is surprising that, however, Mr. S.C. Biswas, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, objects that the matter was extensively heard on the last occasion. It is surprising that it is totally shocking and surprising that a submission as regards the matter to be taken up by the same bench who has earlier passed an order in WPC 2990 of 2017, against non-compliance of which order has been filed, is said to be required to hear this matter. Be that as it may, list before any other bench.
No, I have for response number 4, Bado.
Yes, next matter.
I have for response number 4.
Obliged, sir. Item 12.
May I please, your lordship?
Yes. It add however, a perusal of the last order does not indicate that the matter was either it was heard extensively or is part heard before any other bench. Yes, please.
No, due to some communication gap between client and not. That I could.
You want to file your return? How much time?
2 weeks time.
2 weeks? As prayed for by Mr.
Yes.
J. Islam, Learned Counsel appearing for the respondent number
4.
4. Relist this matter after 2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry to enable the respondent to file return in the matter.
May I pray for any fixed date, your lordship?
Well, come, let them first file.
Lordship.
May please, lordship. Matter pertains to my lord, selection and appointment of Central Armed Police Forces, my lord. Petitioner participated in the recruitment process, my lord, and he got the cutoff mark, my lord. But despite having
What
the
about
vacant,
affidavit? Who is appearing for the respondent? This matter has come up first time after the return after notice.
but 2023 matter, my lord.
Yes, I see, but first time it has come. Who is appearing?
Yes, SS Samrat Roy, SS Roy is appearing, Lordship.
I think affidavit.
Yes, Lordship, instruction is awaited, Lordship. Some more time required.
I will record whose name?
SS Roy.
Mr. SS Roy, learned CGC, seeks for
4 weeks time.
No, my lord.
3 weeks time to file return in the matter. Prayer is allowed. List after 3 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry.
Like,
Obliged, my lord.
14.
My lord.
Yes.
May please, your lordship. My lord, this-
Affidavit's not filed, Mr. Khanna.
My lords, may I have orders dated 3/3/2025 of this honorable court. The submissions made at the bar, my lords, in that instance, a submission was made that the matter can be resolved without having the need to file or to further drag.
Has the matter been resolved?
Yes, I mean, in
Mr.
terms
Das?
of in terms of the orders dated 3/3/25.
All right, Mr. Das.
My lord, I came before this honorable court mainly praying for two reliefs. First, with regard to, my lord, release of the retirement benefits. Number two prayer is, my lord, interest at the rate of 8.5% on the delayed payment, which was not because of my fault, my lord. It was due to their fault. I was retired in the year 2021. My retirement benefit or rupees, my lord, 15.5 lakhs was withdrawn by the respondents, and that has been released, my lord, on 5/4/2025 recently. So I am entitled for interest in between that period, on which period, my lord, that amount was withheld by the respondents for no fault of mine, my lord. So that second prayer is subsisting, my lord. That has to be, my
So
lord,
then
taken-
you file your response.
My lords. A
So he
window
can-
of opportunity was granted by.
You see,
my
Mr.
lord.
Khanna, if they are still having some grievance, it is they who has come before this court. Now, that grievance has to be adjudicated. If you don't want to file your return, I will forfeit your right and I will fix the matter.
It is bringing out the fact before you.
Let's not waste judicial
I'll file-
time here.
I'll file
Are
my
you
affidavit.
filing or you're not filing?
I'm filing.
How much time do you need?
My lords, 2 weeks.
As prayed for by Mr. K. Khanna, Learned Counsel appearing for respondent number. So all
Respond number 2, 3, 4, and 5.
2, 3, 4, and 5, comma, list this matter after 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry to enable the respondent to file return in the matter. Yes? You want to file anything? Did your appearance?
Grateful.
much
Item
over,
number 15.
deeply obliged.
Yes.
My lord, in this case,
Pleadings are completed, Mr.
things are
Mahto.
completed.
I have filed my affidavit. They have not filed any rejoinder.
Are you filing?
A rejoinder in that is not required, my lord.
Oh, then my lord,
I will record your submission then. Yes, what is this case?
My lord, in this case, my lord, the impugn order, Impugn Communication Act is 58 is put to
Huh?
place, my lord, whereby the department has sought for succession certificate in order to settle the pension, family pension. And settled law is there, my lord. The succession certificate is not a requirement in case of settlement of any pensionary benefit, my lord. And this honorable court in various cases has also settled this issue, my lord. And that's why it is put to challenge before this.
We'll fix it for hearing then, admit it. Heard Mr.
Be Prakash.
So and so, learned counsel for the petitioner, also heard Mr. T.J. Mahanta, learned senior counsel, assisted by P. Sharma, appearing for respondent numbers 6. 6.
No, Lordship, I am appearing on behalf of 1 to 6.
And Mr.
Yes,
Mahanta, 7.
I am for the respondent number 7.
7. And Mr. J.K. Goswami, learned additional government advocate for respondent number 1 to 6. Mr. D. Bhattacharjee,
8.
respondent number 8. Affidavit in oppositions has been filed by the respondents. Mr. So-and-so, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that he has received instructions not to file any reply. Any reply response to the against the aforesaid affidavit in oppositions. The matter requires full-fledged hearing. Admit no formal notice. List for hearing in the month of
May, my lord.
May 2025, on a date to be fixed by the registry.
Item 16.
In this case, affidavit of finance department is required, my lord. Last two of it.
Finance.
No.
Mr. Nayak, your affidavit, are you filing?
Yes, Lord. It's
How
not
much time you want?
paid for 3 weeks. Lord.
3 weeks.
Yes.
As prayed for by Mr. P. Nayak, learned, you're appearing as a standing counsel.
Yes, Lord.
Learned stand,
Response number 2.
learned standing counsel finance, list this matter after 3 weeks.
2 weeks, man.
2 weeks.
Within 3 weeks, Lord.
After 3 weeks, on a date to be fixed by the registry, to enable the finance department to file return in the matter. All right, if you want your names, please give it. Jadi naam put diya, Didi po.
Lordship, in this matter, Lordship, I am appearing for respondent number 2 and 4. After December 2023, day before yesterday, they have served us extra copies, Lordship.
My apologies.
Why? They have forgotten. Yes, yesterday they must have
Today
seen
itself
it
I will serve.
in the cause list that the matter is listed. Anyway, as prayed for by M.S.M. Bhattacharjee, learned additional senior government advocate, Assam, list this matter after 4 weeks.
Yes, Lord.
On a date to be fixed by the registry to enable the respondent to file their return in the matter.
Item
19.
May I please also kindly pass over the matter for time being?
Time being.
And,
All right.
Next Friday, my lord.
Next Friday. As prayed for, list this matter on such and such date.
Diploma.
Item 20.
May please. Lordship.
Affidavit,
No affidavit has been filed, Lordship.
yes,
I for 2 weeks time.
2 weeks.
Lordship, last 3 occasions also they have taken time.
Yes, it's a 24 matter. There, you must have seen there are matters of 18, 20 where till now they have not filed affidavit. But that doesn't give them any right not to file. This court will certainly grant them another opportunity. All right. You file it.
Lots of room, fine.
How much time?
2 weeks time.
Last chance.
Lots.
As prayed for by Mr.
PM Sharma.
PN.
PM Sharma.
P for Punjab.
P for Punjab.
PN Sharma, learned standing counsel.
Standing Council, Elementary Education.
Standing Council, Elementary Education Department, list this matter after 3 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry to enable the Education Department to file the return in the matter. It is needless to be clarified that since on number of occasion, it is needless to be clarified since despite number of opportunities to file return has been granted, no return has been filed till date. The respondent shall positively file their return by the next date of listing.
21 to 37.
What are these matters?
Relates to getting retirement benefits.
Retirement benefits.
Lordship.
Affidavits not filed in any of the matters.
Here I am appealing for respondent number 1, my lord. I have received instruction. The department has asked the ASTC to release the amount.
Why? So according to you, the amount that has been claimed in these writ petitions, you have taken the department has taken a decision to release it.
Yes, ask the ASTC MD to release the amount because the money has been sanctioned by the finance some amount.
The affidavit is ready on the rest of the 16 petitions, my lord. The same will be filed within 10 days.
Who are you for?
ASTC.
ASTC. And but how are you, if they have already directed ASTC to release, then you release it.
My lord, I have to take instructions on this.
You take a specific instruction on
Yes,
that.
yes,
Huh? And file whatever you want to file by the
My lord.
next date.
My lord.
Yes. Okay, अकेले के ले लो वो. Finance is Mr. Nayak here in court. Please have a look if finances, because they are saying that your presence would be required. If so, then I will implead you and just have a look at the. Heard, Mr.
Sahad.
A.
Sahad. S-H.
A. Saha.
Sahad. T.
Learned Counsel for the petitioner. Stop. Also heard MS MD Bora, Learned Standing Counsel Transport, and Mr.
M. Sahewala.
M. Sahewala, Learned Standing Counsel ASTC, and MS R. Dekar, Learned Standing Counsel ASTC. I'm just not saying anything else. MS MD Bora, Learned Standing Counsel Transport, has submitted the correspondence received from the Office of the Joint Secretary to the Government of Assam Transport Department dated 13/1/2025. Which is addressed to the MD ASTC, requesting the ASTC to release the liabilities from rupees 1875.00 lakhs to the petitioners. To the petitioners.
There is
Stop.
another instruction also. Amount is different from 25 lakhs also.
And then I will say to the to clear release the liabilities in question to the petitioners. Okay. Mr. M. Sahewala and M. Dekar, Learned Standing Counsels ASTC, request seeks accommodation to obtain instruction in this regard. In the meantime, it is pointed out at the bar that the presence of the finance department is essential for effective adjudication of the writ petitions. That being so, this court adds the finance. What will be the arraignment? How do I say it? No. Government of Assam represented by. Can you please ask one of your junior to just write it down? Then so and so as a arrayed respondent. Let petitioner submit amended cost title before the registry for doing the needful. it is needless to be clarified that the respondents are at liberty to file affidavit in opposition by the next date of listing. When? List the matter after 3 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry. Let a copy of the writ petitions be furnished to Mr. P. Nayak, Learned Standing Counsel, Finance. All right. Any more petitioner lawyer? Only you are there. Mr. Counsels, in that case, just give your name and in bracket you put again the items. So he will accordingly do it. In so and so writ petitioner. Huh? MDECA, you were in which take a look at the item number 21. 21 huh? Yes, yes. Let registry also reflect the name of Mr. P. Nayak, SE Finance in the cause list. No, I think I'll return this. Why don't you file this? Give them a copy. Let the instructions received by MSMD Bora also be in the meantime brought on record.
My pleasure, Lordship. Lordship, matter relating to the provincialization of service, my lord. Page 66 is the impugn order. Impugn order is page 66, my lord.
Page
66, my lord.
That affidavit's not filed till
Not
now.
filed, not filed.
Affidavit of my lord, respondent number 5 is also required because it's regarding dice code.
Who is 5?
National Institute of Educational Planning and Administration.
Who is appearing for R5? Notice has been completed, service?
Yes, yes, my lord, completed.
Yes, CGC has
CGC.
appeared for R5. Anyone? CGC? All right, as prayed for by Mr. G. Pegu.
Yes.
Learned Counsel appearing for respondent numbers
1, 2, and 3.
1, 2, 3. List this matter after 3 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry to enable the respondent file return in the matter.
39.
Mr. Goswami, affidavit,
Lordship, kindly see Lordship, page 20, Lordship.
page 20.
Yes, Lordship, in the writ petition. Notification, Lordship, the 2019 notification. Yes, Lordship. Roman 2. Roman 2.
Yes.
Yes, Lordship. After the existing subclause X for the person, so to mark the relevant portion is that Lordship, it is 9, Roman 9. He/C should not have more than 2 living children from a single or multiple partners, Lordship. Is the criteria of a Gaon Pradhan, Lordship, of a Gaon Pradhan, Lordship. Now, Lordship, so far it is appeared from the verification report, Lordship. The petitioners, Lordship, have 3 children, Lordship, at the time of his application, Lordship.
This is application for what?
It's for Lordship is this application for appointment of Gaon Pradhan.
Gaon Pradhan.
Yes, Lordship, Gaon Pradhan, Lordship. Now it is Gaon Pradhan.
And the prayer is for non-consideration or what?
No, Lordship, already selected.
Rejected.
Yes, selected but not appointed, Lordship.
So they are now insisting that the appointment should be
Yes,
done.
Lordship, but from the verification, Lordship, it appears that he has.
He's not eligible to be appointed.
Yes, Lordship.
Lordship, there is a provision, Lordship, provided that this provision should not be applicable in case all the children born prior to
That is not
yes.
legible in the copy that I have, that last line.
Sorry, Lordship, I will furnish, Lordship.
Do you have a complete copy?
No, Lordship. Xerox.
It's not legible. Provided, read, provided.
Provided that this provision should not be applicable in the case when all the children born prior to publication of this notification, Lordship, prior to 19th July 19.
And when which document shows that the three children were born prior to
Yes,
19
Lordship.
19?
Page 6, Lordship.
Page
6.
Page 6.
6, Lordship.
This what is the document to support?
I have not annexed, Lordship.
Then,
but I have made.
Where is your verification report?
Yes, this is the report also.
But even your report doesn't say whether these three children were. So you file a return because you see in the body of paragraph 3, they have mentioned 3 dates. Those dates appears to be prior July 2019.
I will file my.
Then that proviso will save it, right?
Right.
So you file your return.
Yes, Lord. I will.
Lordship, short date may be given, Lordship.
Sorry?
Short date may be given, Lordship.
3 or 6 requirements.
Lordship, 3 weeks.
For 8 months.
2 weeks.
2 weeks, Lords, 2 weeks.
As prayed for by Mr. J.K. Goswami, learned additional senior government advocate, lists this matter after 2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry to enable the respondent file return in the matter.
Lordship, date may be given, Lordship.
It's all right. It will be listed.
Lordship, date may be given.
I have not recorded all this because you bring it.
I will file the affidavit.
Lordship, date may be given, Lordship.
Registry will fix it. Let them first file their affidavits. Regularization.
My lord, in this matter, my lord, though the last occasion the government council showed time for filing a affidavit in this matter, my lord, my case is little different, my lord. Admittedly, my lord, I am the social science teacher, my lord, and they have enlisted the list of teachers. My name is specially recommended, my lord, for.
Yes, what about affidavit? Are you filing?
We will file affidavit, Lordship.
How much time?
3 weeks, Lordship.
No, my lord.
Instruction is.
My lord, for the last 3 occasion, that they're taking time.
Right, last chance.
2, yes, my lord, 2 weeks, my lord.
As prayed for by Mr.
P.N. Sharma.
P.N. Sharma, Standing Council, Elementary Education Department, comma. Anybody else? Yes, respondent 7, you want to file? List this matter after 2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry to enable the respondent file return in the matter. It is needless to be clarified that since the respondent has been repeatedly granted opportunity to file return in the matter, the respondent shall positively file their return by the next date of listing, failing which the matter shall be proceeded in accordance with law.
My lord, interim order passed in item 41 should continue.
Interim, if any, shall continue till the next date of listing.
Item 42.
May I please? You'll also as part
Affidavits.
Lordship, we just received the instruction. Lordship, kindly give us 2 weeks.
Why are you waiting then? You must say. Why are you waiting for the court to ask?
My sincere apologies, Lord.
No, you don't have to be apologetic about it.
2 weeks time.
How much?
2 weeks time.
Your name?
NJ Demari on behalf of the board.
As prayed for by Mr. N.J.
Demari,
Learned Counsel, appearing on behalf of Mr. G. Bordoloy, Learned Standing Counsel, Corporation Department, Assam, for respondent numbers 2, 5, and 6, comma. List this matter after 2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry to enable the respondent file return in the matter. What about other respondent who's appearing for finance? Are you going to file anything?
Item 43.
Require more time.
Huh?
Require more time for filing affidavit. Matter pertains to for paying for minimal scale of payments.
Okay.
How much time?
4 weeks time.
4 weeks. As prayed for by Mr.
As Dr.
S. Datta, learned
Council Revenue Department.
Standing Council Revenue, list this matter after 3 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry for enabling the respondent to file return in the matter.
Okay.
44.
This matter is pertaining
Pension.
non-payment of
Pension, your lordship, the person had retired in 2019, your lordship. He has been given provisional pension, but regular pension has not been given to him.
Why?
Because lordship, initially he was appointed as an director. Assistant director in non-formal education, your lordship. After that,
Why are you not filing your return?
lordship, just now I have received the instructions. Your
You
lordship.
place it by way of an affidavit.
Lordship, just now I have received your lordship.
Unless you are agreeing to run the relief claim, then it is a different matter, but
Lordship, he was in deputation in the State Department.
whatever be it,
Lordship.
how is this court going to adjudicate if you don't file your return? And how will he get a right to rebut?
several times, Lordship.
MS D. Musahari, Learned Standing Counsel for the Secondary Education Department, submits that she has received the instructions in the matter and seeks 2 weeks' time to place the same by way of an affidavit. Prayer is allowed. List after 2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry. Mr. Bora, are you filing anything? In the meantime, the remaining respondents are at liberty to file their respective return if they so desire.
Well, I am praying for a date, Lordship. This is pension matter, Lordship.
What date is that?
Oblige.
All right.
Oblige.
Can it be
14 May.
14? Oblige.
Item 45.
Also, here also I care for selection because it has come for the first time after receiving.
May I pray for a fixed date?
Pensionary benefits.
And the living case,
After
live
3
salary.
weeks of that date.
Oblige.
Same style of bonus.
I appear for the following soon. I appear first.
May I please, your lordship? Lordship, senior on legs, lordship, after some time, lordship, kindly.
We have to obtain instructions sometime may be given.
How much time?
4 weeks, lordship.
Mr.
AK goes on behalf of Mr. Datta.
As prayed for by Mr. A.K. Ghosh, Learned Counsel on behalf of Mr. S. Datta, Learned Standing Counsel, PNRD, and list after so and so.
Lordship, any
Whenever
date
the
may be
respondent
fixed,
to file
lordship.
the return. Next,
Date. Lordship, date may be fixed.
this is a suspension matter.
Yes, lordship.
It'll come in 2 weeks. Yes.
Item 47.
47, pension affidavit.
I'm praying for 4 weeks.
Huh?
Then coming.
You file all these pension matters cannot be kept hanging like this. You file your affidavits ASAP. How much time?
4 weeks.
Mr.
GP.
GP go 4 weeks, huh? 4 weeks to go, but 3 weeks.
Lordship, kindly fix a date, lordship.
Answer did you got date? 3 weeks of the date did you?
Oblige.
Item 48.
May please,
Dr.
your lordship.
Paribana, it will be same style too.
May please, your lordship, the matter relates termination of service, lordship. I
Dismissal,
was
yes.
terminated without following any due
Yes,
procedure of
sir.
law, lordship.
As prayed for by MS
A Bora.
A. Bora, Learned Counsel for the NHM, list this matter after 3 weeks to enable the respondent file return in the matter.
Lordship, can I get my fees? Terminated
Next.
service. Item 49. Oblige, your lordship.
Same.
Awaited file.
All right. Transfer.
For the private respondent.
File by the.
Some agency, my lord, because of hanging.
But she has to file her affidavit.
Provided this.
I mean, heard Mr. So and so, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, also heard MS
A Bora.
A. Bora, Learned Standing Counsel, NHM, and Mr. B. Sharma, Learned
For the respondent number 8, my lord, private respondent.
for the respondent number 8. It appears that affidavit on behalf of respondent number 4 and 8 has already been filed. However, no reply affidavit has been filed till date. MS so and so, Learned Standing Counsel, NHM so and so, further seeks 2 weeks time to file affidavit in opposition in the matter. Prayer is allowed. List on such and such date.
Interim order passed earlier.
Interim, if any, shall continue till the next date of listing.
Item number 50.
May I please, your lordship? The lordship may well peruse order dated 17/3/2025. Your lordship.
Yes.
Your lordship, I have filed an additional affidavit bringing on record the subsequent developments.
Who's appearing for the other side?
Your lordship, the forest department. Your
Who's the Mr. Borthakur?
Mr. Borthakur, perhaps. Your lordship.
I think the affidavits in opposition has to be filed.
Your lordship, as per the last order, your lordship, they have admitted that there was a review being done and there were subsequent 2 reviews which were being done, your lordship. One was on 27/10 and on 27/1 and 29/10, your lordship. And I was granted 2 weeks time to bringing on those records, your lordship, by way of filing an affidavit, your lordship.
So that means the suspension has been periodically reviewed.
No, your lordship, after the lapse of 90 days, it has been
But the matter has to be adjudicated.
yes, your lordship. I have been
Where's
under
forest.
Forest, your lordship. I'll inform them, your lordship.
I'm keeping it for some time. You
Yes,
call
your
the
lordship.
Forest.
Your lordship, I'll inform
Mr.
them.
Nath, can you ask one of your junior to inform the forest department?
Your lordship, I'll do the needful, your lordship. Much obliged, your lordship.
Item 51.
May it please your lordship. My lord, my senior is on his way. Time
Huh?
pass. My senior is on his way.
My lord,
What about affidavit?
affidavit
lord,
not filed.
My lord, we have received the parawise comments.
So then you can make this submission. Why you want
don't
your
have
senior to make that submission? Huh? You are competent to seek time for filing affidavit.
My lord, we have prepared the affidavit and the same has been sent to the government for this.
So why are you not saying this? Why are you seeking an adjournment at the first instance? Huh? You have to, unless you speak in court, how are you going to gain confidence? Your name,
My lord, A. Deka.
Mr.
A. Deka appearing on behalf of
As
the
prayed for by Mr. Mr. A. Deka, Learned Counsel for the respondent number
2, 4, and 5. 2, 4, and
2,
5.
4, and 5 submits that the affidavit in opposition has been sent for vetting.
Yes.
Has been sent for vetting and accordingly seeks some accommodation in the matter. Prayer is allowed. List after
2 weeks.
2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry.
My lord,
On the top, please give your names.
My lord, one small prayer is there. He is not getting provisional pension and other leave encashment.
Eight deduct.
And the debt may be considered. But
Given.
3 years has passed by.
All right, on the next date.
Yes.
Obliged.
I shall come back in 5 minutes.
It was suspension, my lord. Beyond 90 days, they have issued that here, my lord.
Meetings are complete.
That was not correct, madam. We have filed an affidavit. Lordship, kindly see our affidavit.
Yes. What is correct, I do not know.
Yes.
Page 35, madam. Our affidavit filed by
Respondent number 2.
Yes.
About a petitioner, he was in a police custody. The office came to know 35 further different state that delay caused in the issuing so-called letter is due to non-receipt of any written communication from the Vigilance and Anti-Corruption Assam as well as from the petitioner as regard the release of petitioner from the police custody. Of late, on receipt of one communication from the petitioner, 21/9/2024. So our High Court has held that Ajoy Kumar Chaudhary case will be applicable 3 months from the date of release and where he submitted his information to the authority. Release order and he informed the release order from that will be count. Our
Suspension.
yes.
Suspension period.
Yes, 3 months. So accordingly, my lord, 21/9/2024 and an extension was given on 30/12/2024. 30/12/2024.
Suspension
And now
order is dated?
order is my lord 13/12/2024. After
No.
within 3 months.
Before review.
Yes. Within 3 months. And now by
No, Mr. Chutia,
one
first,
instruction is within the Indian records. my lord.
first suspension order was
Suspension order is matter 18/6/2020, page 22.
18/6/24
6/24 with effect from 12/6/24.
and then
Then, my lord-
communication received on
Information received on 21/9/2020.
21/9/24.
So from that 3 months will be counted. 21/9/2020.
Communication for release.
Or release, yes. Where he was in the police custody, we cannot give any notice. And that period is accepted. So where he released on bail, where he informed the authority, from that day, 3 months will be counted.
And you have done review on 13/12/24.
Yes.
13/12.
And thereafter again on Mala review, my instructor is in the
Huh?
my instructor in the records, madam. What's the policy?
No, that Ajay Kumar.
Yes.
We have submitted the reply to that also.
9 April, that was again it was in the March, within 3 months that has been extended. Now it is going on.
The second review is still going on.
Yes. So
Ajay
Inquiry
Kumar's case, where is it? You're not carrying.
Enquiry officer has not
Mr.
submitted.
Chutia, you have mentioned that as per Ajay Kumar, the period in police custody has to be excluded.
Yes.
Where is that decision? You're not carrying.
Which one, madam?
Ajay Kumar, you just made a submission that the period spent in the period of police custody is to be excluded while counting 3 months.
Yes.
Where is that?
Our High Court has passed a Rafael's
Please give me that.
Yes. Order may be there. I have to see whether I have got it or not, madam.
Yes, your reply, Mr. Chaudhary. Let me
Yes.
see the reply till then. You find out.
I
Mr.
also
Chaudhary.
can define the reply is page 50, my lord, page 50. It was
Yes.
communicated on 22nd August, my lord, page 50 and Annex 9. Your lordship got it.
Yes.
Your lordship will find to the additional deputy commissioner the present petition he submitted on 22nd August 24. My learned friend has not done the homework. my lord.
Rafael Ali Ahmed, madam. What's your policy?
Assuming, madam, this is the date, even then it is beyond 3 months. Madam. It was received also, my lord, on the same day, 22/8/24.
Mr. Chutia, what about this document at page 50? When was this document received?
Received by 21/9/2024.
No, that according to your affidavit, right?
Affidavit, yes.
But if you come to page 50, there is a date mentioned, 1807/22/8/24. What is this date? Then you have to have the records.
I'll produce the records.
You produce the records.
Yes.
Because you see that date, just see at page 50.
50.
Huh. See, there is a date.
50, yeah, no. Oh, reply.
Yes, yes,
Reply.
yes.
Reply is not with me, I think, madam.
Mr. Chaudhary, please give him a
Yes,
copy.
they have received one.
Give him a copy again. Yes, give your copy.
Yes, yes, madam. I is available, madam.
Additional Deputy Commissioner,
See the date, there is a date
Date,
niche
date.
27, 20.
with a serial number 18072 22 824, then a signature.
That is to the additional Deputy Commissioner passed out, but not the disciplinary authority. The disciplinary authority received on 21/9/2000. So it needs to be clarified. I will produce the record. Yes.
You produce the
How
record.
much time, madam? Again, madam. It was filed long back, my lord.
Suspense. So
The
the
person-
what is going on?
Without homework, without going through the records, madam.
No, please don't say all that, Mr.
Madam,
Chaudhary.
it was submitted on my 3/4/25.
That's right, but you see, they are now raising a point. Now that has to be adjudicated.
That we
Now,
have already
you
replied.
are saying it has been given on so and so date. They are saying it was given only to the,
I gave
not to the
with the receipt
disciplinary.
of the
So
officer.
records has to be gone into. Let him have the records. What is wrong in that?
The same thing is going on for last.
Mr. T.C. Sutia, learned additional senior government advocate, is there upon brief determination of the matter, it appears that the records of the matter is essential for effective adjudication of the list in hand. Stop. Let Mr. T.C. Sutia produce the records of the case, relevant records of the case on the next date of listing. List on such and such date. Please take back your instruction and the
Yes, I will break.
20? 19. Too late. Hey,
all right, next.
Obliged to all.
Lordship, in this matter, I am seeking under 4 weeks time, Lordship.
Quashing of gradation list.
Notice was issued on 22, madam.
All right, as prayed for by M.S.M. Bhattacharjee, learned additional senior government advocate, Assam, list this matter after 3 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry to enable the respondent to file their return in the matter.
Lordship, kindly allow me 4 weeks because all the officers are busy in the election duty, Lordship. That's the problem.
If I say 4, I will clarify that this is your last chance.
Obliged.
Supplementary list item number 70.
Lordship, here I have an instruction, Lordship. The claim of the petitioner for that second upgradation financial benefit of assured career plan, Lordship, that is under process in the government, Lordship. So Lordship will fix after 4 weeks, Lordship. It is under process.
Mr.
B.N. Sharma.
B.N. Sharma, learned Standing Council Elementary Education Department, submits that the issue in that the claim of the petitioner raised in the present petition is under process.
In fact, in this petition, another issue has been raised regarding pension. But before that, Lordship, there is another petition where that second financial upgradation of assured career plan has been asked for.
As prayed for, list after 4 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry.
Lordship.
That being item number 50.
May I please, your Lordship?
Yes, Forest, Mr. Bhattakur, you will file your affidavits or not?
My lord, the petitioner has filed the affidavit. That is the correct statement of results that.
Then what is to be done?
Oh, my lord. This is beyond 90 days, my lord.
So then the suspension order will go.
Only one thing, my lord, give the observation that the 90 days starts from when he gave the representation. My lord. In future case.
No, I'm not going to do all that. You are also conceding to this admitted position. Ajam, here you were suspended when? On 2/5/24?
Yes, your Lordship, with effect from 8/3/2024, your Lordship.
With effect from?
8/3/2024.
And then show cause was given on 19/9/24.
Yes, your lordship.
That is after
After a period of 90 days, your lordship.
after 90 days. And then what is this date? 29/10/24?
29/10/24, your lordship, is the first review which has been done by the state respondents, your lordship.
Heard Mr.
D.S.
D.S. Dekal, learned counsel appearing for the writ petitioner. Also heard Mr. I. Borthakur, learned standing counsel Forest. By way of this petition under Article 226 of the Constitution of India, the petitioner is assailing the impugned suspension order dated 2/5/2024 on the ground that the same has not, on the ground that the same has spent its force on the ground that the 90 days statutory period having expired, the suspension order has become redundant. Correct? Stop. It is submitted that the brief facts of the case is that while the petitioner was discharging his services as a range forest officer at Jamguri Range, Golaghat Forest Division, a complaint was lodged on 8/3/2024 alleging inter alia that the petitioner had demanded bribe for facilitating unhindered movement of 3 numbers of trucks which carried stones from Nagaland through the petitioner's jurisdiction. On receipt of the said complaint, a case against the petitioner was registered, being ACB PS case number 19 of 2024, and the petitioner was arrested in connection with the aforesaid case on 8/3/2024. Thereafter, the respondent number 2 and Forest Department placed the petitioner's services under suspension by order dated 2/5/2024 with effect from 8/3/2024. Stop. Thereafter, the petitioner had drawn subsistence allowance as per the existing rules. Thereafter, the petitioner was served show cause notice on 19/9/2024 after the lapse of 90 days. It is the specific case of the petitioner that since the suspension order, since no show cause notice was served within the 90 days period since issuance of the suspension order, the suspension order is bad in law. Accordingly, the writ petition has been filed. Heard Feroz. Mr. Mr. I. Borthakur, learned Standing Council submits that the suspension order of the petitioner was reviewed twice, i.e. on 21/10/2024 and thereafter again on 27/1/2025. It appears that in terms of the aforesaid submission made by Mr. I. Thakur, this court earlier on the last occasion, I 17/3/2025, directed the petitioner to file additional affidavit, bringing the subsequent developments on record so as to enable the court to pass appropriate orders. Stop. It appears that the petitioner on 3/4/2025 has filed an additional affidavit before this court. Paragraph.
Yes, your lordship. Your lordship, as per the order, your lordship, it would be paragraph number 3, your lordship, page number 48 of the additional affidavit.
Paragraph 3. I'm going to reproduce which paragraph? 3, 4.
Yes, your lordship. 3, 4, and your lordship.
Paragraph 3, 4, 5.
And 6, your lordship.
And 6 of the said additional affidavit is reproduced hereunder for ready reference, quote unquote, page 48. A perusal of the aforesaid affidavit, it is apparent, it is crystal clear that no review of extension of the suspension order in question was made within the 90 days period. Hence, the suspension order is illegal. Stop. That being so, the writ petition, the writ petition succeeds. Accordingly, the impugned suspension order dated 2/5/2024 is hereby set aside and quashed.
Much obliged.
Hearing GA, item number 71.
Yes, Mr. Manan, is this the matter which
That matter
on the last day?
On the last day.
We filed an additional
Yes,
affidavit.
we filed. Actually, there were 2 orders passed by your lordship. One first was rejected on.
Twice rejected. This
Yes,
is the third time.
First time it was rejected, your lordship, on 19/12/23. Then the second one has come, your lordship. In the second one, your lordship is rejected because there was no specific further grounds have been ours. Therefore,
This is the third time.
This is the third time.
Where you have filed?
In the affidavit, additional affidavit.
You have filed.
Page number.
Mr. Kaushik?
Yes, madam.
And
my senior colleague.
That
my senior colleague.
It's been done, your lordship.
There is nothing much to do in this matter. I think they are now. You had last time also submitted one decision where.
Yes, that your lordship's order.
It is
that
a changed circumstances.
In fact, your lordship has, on that day itself, your lordship heard another matter along with this matter. In that case, your lordship has passed the order.
No, those cases were slightly different. As per, I remember there was one judgment. Was it Vihan Kumar?
Vihan Kumar, Praveer Pukasta were with regard to non-providing the grounds of arrest.
No, sorry.
And one judgment that I gave your lordship was with regard to Directorate of Enforcement versus Subhash Sharma, where I said that once there is a violation of Article 22, there
No,
cannot be.
those, all that is all right, Mr. Banan, because I've already dictated a
Yes.
judgment citing all those.
Yes.
But there was one judgment I remembered you had given, which says the second change circumstances could be if your ground of arrest, that ground was not
Yes,
taken.
yes, that,
Which one is that?
just a moment, Your Lordship.
I've forgotten because now.
No, I'll just have. That I have.
Because that is the only thing which is different in your case.
Yes.
Because you have come on the third time. Those cases were for the first time.
That is true. I have, I think, copy of the judgment. Just a moment.
Mr. Kaushik,
This is
you don't
Kamal
have
Chaudhary.
much scope to argue in this case, unless you show that the grounds of arrested was given.
That was with regard to the case of, I think that this was Kamal Chaudhary versus State of Madhya Pradesh. I gave a copy. If it is not
Yes,
there-
I remember there was a
Yes.
copy. Please have a little deoxin or final. Make it out, idiot.
Some detail. Kitna deceiving? That specific ground.
I think on that last occasion in this matter, it was Mr. Lockor who had
Yes,
appeared.
Lockor, in fact, he also submitted two judgments. Nine. Both of these.
Oh, yeah, it was, sir. Have you seen the notice to the arrestees? Have you seen or not?
Yes.
Where is it mentioned, the grounds of arrest? That is not mentioned. Next memo, have you seen? Is it mentioned? Not mentioned.
I'd like to point out in a different footing.
Huh?
I would like to point out one thing in a different footing.
Yes, what is it? No, Mr. Bananas, yours is open. You say, what are you want to saying? Because there is, you see, you cannot ask this court to now interpret the decisions of the Supreme Court. Right?
Yes.
Mr. Lockhart will try.
Yes.
But
I-
don't go into that aspect. That apart, anything is there, you please tell me. Because as far as this case is concerned, on this court alone, this matter can, the bail has to be granted. You cannot keep this petitioner in sight when his Article 21 rights have been violated.
One thing I'd like to point out here, madam, because these grounds of arrest is proposition Article 22(1).
22(1), sorry.
Yes, that is there from beginning. And the one of the first and foremost case is.
No, we don't have to go that way back because all these arguments were already placed. I think it would have been better if Mr. Lockwood was there in this case. He's already argued this matter. The only reason why this matter could not be proceeded on that date because the additional affidavit was not there.
Yes.
You see, you cannot be re-arguing the same things. I have already passed an order. Have you seen my order? Have you seen the order passed in the case of Kabeluddin? Have you seen it or not?
Yes.
I have already addressed these points. Now, don't make the same submissions.
The first, para 6. Justice Ikioka and Justice Ujjal.
Yes, we fail to understand the reasoning adopted by the High Court. Even if an earlier bail application is rejected, an accused can make a fresh application at a subsequent stage on the ground of material change in circumstances. Therefore, it was the duty of the High Court to consider the bail application on merits. However, that has not been done. After the first bail application was rejected, now all the eyewitnesses have been examined. This was a major change in so and so. No, in this case, that Article 22(1) has not been taken.
That is not.
No, you had given one
No,
case.
that is the case of your lordship.
Which is that case?
That case I have extra copy. I'll give another.
Just give me that copy.
My argument is that in cases where the person has been caught late in the.
Delusion.
There, my lord, this will not come because I.
This correct, no?
There are also, you do one thing, you have a look at all the cases that has been submitted by Mr. Manan. Because there are few decisions where also NDPS, in case of NDPS, this has been said. And those are also cases where it was seized from the possession of the accused.
Yes, sir.
Now, even on that ground, the apex court have clearly held that any violation, he has a right. Just because you caught him with the contraband articles does not mean that it has given you an excuse not to give him tell him that that is an offense and this is so and so, and you are going to be arrested. This is the basic duty. Now, you don't do it, and then you cannot say that it will not apply.
That paragraph 8, Your Lordship. Paragraph 8.
Once a court, while dealing with a bail application, finds that the fundamental rights of the accused and the so have been violated while arresting the accused or after arresting him, it is the duty of the court dealing with the bail application to release the accused on bail. The reason is that the arrest in such cases is vitiated. It is the duty of every court to uphold the fundamental rights guaranteed under Article 21 and 22 of the Constitution. You give me a decision in a given case where the apex court has said that in a case where articles have been seized from the possession of the accused, ground of arrest is not required. Give it.
Like here,
You give me that.
my lord, not only NDPS, my lord, just I am just asking one thing, my lord, because in Madhulimaya, the reference was made in the all India reporter cases, my lord. In that, there are some proposition. That proposition has been taken in Madhulimaya case. That is one of the person formal case regarding Article 22, 1 month. And if you also permit me, when I am like to based on Madhulimaya case.
Are you having a copy of Kabeluddin? So you have it. I'm going to fix it tomorrow. You read this decision because I have already taken a view. You can go to Supreme Court against my judgment, but I have already rejected all these grounds which you are, which appears that you're going to take now. Your colleague has already argued.
We are good on the point of decay.
Not only on decay basis, but on similar lines. That I have already considered. Have a look at it. At the end of the day, you're an officer of the court. Right? So first you see, I'm not saying, of course, at certain times, these provisions may make difficulty. It can also be misused. But for that, you have to come up with certain guidelines where you may say that if police investigating officers do not follow them strictly, then sufficient action can be taken against them. You have to do all that. You have to come out. Otherwise, this is a fundamental right of the accused. You cannot simply say that just because he knows it, you are not bound to tell him. That you can't. You look into it and have a look at the two decisions that I've already given. One is Kabeluddin and the other one is Abdul Mutlib. Copy. Tomorrow? Relist tomorrow, huh? I think, Mr. Manan, just have a look at your brief. There was one more decision where it says that second bail application on the because the Article 21 ground was not taken in the first bail application. That is changed circumstances. That I remember reading that.
I don't have that. Anyway,
you have a look at it. I think it is there in one of the decisions that you had given, because it was only your case which has come for the second time or third time. The rest of the case were first time. And this court was repeatedly asking you that.
That day
I remembered on the second day you had given one case law which
let me check.
Just have a look at it.
One more. All orders. Item number 54.
None appears for the petitioner on call. It appears that this matter has been listed for the first time after notice was issued on 10/12/2018. Let registry relist on such and such date. Let registry intimate the learned councils on record the date of next listing through email or stroke WhatsApp.
Item number 55.
May I please, Lordship? Lordship, in this case, my lord, I pray for 1 week's time to take step, my lord. In this case,
21 matter and
Lordship,
not taken steps due to
there is some mistake on my part, my lord. I'll take with me.
as prayed for by Mr.
M. Mohantam.
M. Mohanto, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, list this matter after 2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry to
Yes.
enable the Learned Counsel for the petitioner to take steps against the
6, 8, and 9.
against respondent number. Are you sure? 9?
Lordship.
6,
8, and 9.
6, 8, and 9 as directed earlier by this court.
Item 56.
Yes,
My lord, in this case, I pray for 3 weeks time for filing affidavit in reply, my lord.
as prayed for by Mr.
A.K. Gupta, my lord.
A.K.
Gupta.
Gupta, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, relist after 3 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry to enable the petitioner to file rejoinder in the matter against the affidavit in opposition filed by the respondent numbers 1, 2, and 3.
57.
Steps
Just taken,
when?
my lord, it was taken on, my lord, 2/9/2022, my lord.
2,
2/9/2029, and postal Talamana, that was the same date. my lord.
this is against respondent number 4.
Date of- Yes, my lord.
Who is anybody?
1/10/2022.
Huh?
1/10/2022.
1,
10/2022.
10, 23.
22, my lord.
22, but
Yes.
you see the office note of 21/8 says that though directed to take fresh steps, but no steps has been taken till date. Office note says no steps. Your name,
Yes, Hawk, my lord, because there is a
your name.
yes, Hawk, my lord.
Mr. Hawk, why don't you take fresh steps?
Let if Lordship advisement, I will take, my lord, but in fact, we have the receipt.
Anybody appearing for respondent number 4? Though office note dated 21/8/2024 indicates that fresh steps as directed by this court earlier was not taken. However, Mr.
Yes, Hawk, my lord.
S. Hawk, Learned Counsel for the petitioner submits that fresh steps was taken on 1/10/2022. Let registry verify and place a report in this regard. Relist after 2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry. You go and produce that before the registry.
58.
Yeah, good evening, Lordship. My lord, the office note 29/2024. The my lord, this presumed to be sharp, my lord, the respondent number 7, my lord.
Yes. What about the other respondents?
Other respondents,
Affidavit? You're going to file or not going to file? Huh?
Within a short period, we will file our affidavit.
It appears that office note dated 29/8/2024 appears that service in respect of respondent number 7 can be deemed to be presumed as the unserved notice has been received back with the postal remark within quote refused return to sender. Stop. Accordingly, service in respect of R7 stands complete. Stands deems to be complete. Okay. MS
S4.
S4 Learned Standing Council.
Lordship.
Elementary.
Elementary.
Learned Standing Council Elementary Education seeks 3 weeks. 3 weeks time to file return in the matter. Prayer is allowed. List after 3 weeks on the date to be fixed by the registry.
This step was taken by that was forgotten. That this step that was directed by the closing of court. That was not taken.
It's a
And
50.
the step was taken earlier.
So
I'll take this step on that.
in 57, you cut it ago to Mr. S. Hogg, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, assures the court that fresh steps in respect of respondent number 4 shall be taken within a period of 2 days from today. In view of the aforesaid assurance, list this matter after 2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry.
Item 59.
AO5.
Lordship. Now this matter may kindly be adjourned.
For
Sir, Learned Counsel, Mr. R. Kumar Das is out of station.
Mr.
R. Kumar Das.
As prayed for, but why is this matter for orders today? Affidavit is filed and reply is also filed,
Yes, Lord.
isn't it?
Yes, Lord.
The matter can be fixed for admission. It appears that the pleadings are completed. List this matter for admission after 2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry.
Yes.
Item 60.
Please, Your Lordship. I may be allowed to take fresh steps on respondent number 5 and 6,
Mr.
S. Rabha.
Mr. S. Rabha, Learned Counsel for the petitioner assures that, not assures, seeks 2 weeks time.
2 weeks.
Seeks 2 weeks,
3 days.
2 days time to take fresh steps in respect of respondent numbers
5 and 6.
5 and 6. Prayer is allowed. List after 3 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry.
Obliged.
61.
May I please, Lordship. But 1 week time will be granted to take fresh step upon respondent number 8, my lord.
Why are you all not taking steps? Huh?
Medical admission pertaining to 2023. Already by the more than 1.5 years ago.
But her
Who is R8?
R8 they are challenging on the ground that she does not belong to the Kotak
committee.
Despite that, she has got a seat.
Mr. Gogoi. Mr.
A Havari, my lord.
So and so Learned Counsel for the petitioner submits that seeks 2 days time to take fresh steps in respect of respondent number 8. Prayer is allowed. List after 2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry.
One more minute on 27/9/23. The respondent number 8 was directed to appear before the state level caste scrutiny committee to ascertain her caste. That report is can be placed by the concerned respondent. This can be closed.
In the meantime, let
27/9/23.
20. 29.
27/9.
27/9 or 29?
First date.
27/9.
First date. From date. First date, my lord.
First order.
First order, my lord.
In the meantime, who will place?
One of the state level caste scrutiny committee.
Who is
for the
appearing?
party, he is appearing.
In the meantime, let Mr. MSR Deca, Learned Standing Council,
Yes, yes,
Learned Standing Council, Social,
Justice and Empowerment.
Social Justice and Empowerment Department shall place,
The report of the state level caste.
shall place the report of the state level caste scrutiny committee in respect of the hearing in relation to the in relation to the caste certificate issued in favor of respondent number 8.
Our name may be reflected.
Let registry reflect the name of standing council so and so in the cause list on the next date you are.
Item 62.
Yeah, please, your lordship, Mr. Deva Sharma is on next. Kindly the matter be kept for time being.
Why is the matter for orders?
Lordship, I have no idea. I just have instruction.
Huh?
Lordship, I'm not in the case, lordship. I'm just here to,
Why? Who is appearing in the other side? Respondents? Central government.
time being, lordship, just. On that sheet.
Yes, me at Pedro. In this case, lawsuit on last occasion, I was directed to take the updated instruction lawsuit. So I have received the instruction. Now lawsuit that government, the department has enrolled the file to the finance department lawsuit. On 2/4/2025, then finance has raised some queries. So those were met and it was again sent to the finance department on 10/4/2025. Now it is pending before the finance department. We are waiting for their approval lawsuit.
But you have not filed any affidavit till now.
In this content, no lawsuit. I'll file a lawsuit.
You file it.
Yes, I'll file it.
Bring all this on
Yes,
record.
yes, yes.
It's a contempt matter, isn't it? Aspirate, Mr. Chisti, SMT Chisti,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Mr. SMT Chisti, Learned Standing Council, appearing on behalf of respondent number
1, 2, and 3.
1, 2, and 3, Standing Council, Eligibility, Education Department.
Yes.
Submits that. What was your submission? Submits.
Lawsuit, that we have already enrolled the file to the finance department for its
Submits
approval.
that they have submits that the department has already endorsed the file to finance department for approval
For its concurrence on
for
payment of salary.
for concurrence
For payment of salary.
for payment of salary of the petitioner.
Yes, sir.
Let the aforesaid instruction be placed by way of an affidavit. In the meantime, who's appearing for finance?
No, finance is not a party, sir.
They were not earlier in party then.
In petition, no, they are not in petition.
In that case, anything survives. This is a contempt case.
Yes, that is my lawsuit.
They've already done their part.
There's no deliberate violation on our part.
The direction, lordship, upon the.
You place it by way of an affidavit. How much time?
Within a week, lawsuit. After 2 weeks.
After 2 weeks and list after 2 weeks and a date to be fixed by the registry.
I'll file it on behalf of the government.
Date may kindly be fixed, lordship. Date may kindly be fixed, lordship.
Yes, next.
9. In 64, I need some appropriation on behalf of Mr. B. Kosik lawsuit. Let it come after 2 weeks, lawsuit.
64.
Yes. After 2 weeks.
So and so for it about 2 weeks time for filing for obtaining instruction and
Well, may I pay for date?
yes, next.
That may be.
Let me go.
Next.
65.
65, I have seen that last order service is complete lawsuit. So by the sole response concern. So lawsuit, I may take lawsuit may kindly give me 3 weeks time to get the instruction and I will appear on your
As prayed for by
Lordship,
still the council. Let him take his
Yes,
instruction.
Time maybe 2 weeks, lordship, instruction.
Okay, 2 weeks. 2 weeks time to file to file affidavit in opposition in the matter. These are contempt cases, so try and file the affidavit. Your instructions will not do good. To file affidavit in opposition in the matter, prayer is allowed.
So may I pray for fixed date, Lordship?
On such and such date.
Item number 66.
What is this IA? What is this IA? Huh? Am I not audible to the councils?
Lordship, for stay for Lordship, gradation list.
You have filed the IA.
No, Lordship. Petitioner.
I have filed it, yeah. Lordship, I filed affidavit in reply, respondent on 5.
You have filed.
Yeah. Lordship, 2 week time given.
You want to file.
Yes.
Lordship, in IA, I have received instruction. In main case, I have filed affidavit in opposition. I want to file affidavit in opposition in IA also, Lordship.
You want to file reply in where? In the IA or in the main case?
I want to file main case, Lordship.
MS?
J. Gogoi.
J. Gogoi, Learned Counsel for the petitioner seeks 2 weeks time to file reply affidavit. Prayer is allowed. In the meantime, respondents may also file necessary pleadings in the matter.
Item 67.
Review.
I have Upalandava for respondent number 1 in IA. Lordship, I need 3 weeks time to file our objection in intellectual applications.
You want 3 weeks time for?
For filing objection in IA.
What is the IA? This is an IA in review.
I to file,
Because
I for leave to file review.
Huh?
I for leave to file the review, Lordship. Because in the writ petition, we were not a party, Lordship.
Okay, you file your objection as prayed for by MS. So and so, Learned Counsel for the respondent. 1, list this matter after 2 weeks to enable the respondent file objection in the interrogatory application. Matter.
Item number 62.
We will next session.
62. This is an order matter. As prayed for list. When do you want it? I'm adjourning it. It's an order matter.
Time being, Lordship.
We've already waited.
It's almost here, Lordship.
Huh?
It's almost here, Lordship.
There better be something substantial. Hearing to Matila. Yes, Mr. Nath. I think that part-heard matter is there.
Lordship, directed us to produce the record.
Yeah, you have the records. That is item number.
Item number 70. 70 is separate.
Are you asking me? Oh, there are others. You have the records.
The record is what I have just, it's note sheet number 29, where the decision has been taken. This is the first thing. I have kept it first.
All right, at 2. At 2.
So there is a matter in court number 3, number at 2. I will be implemented for something.
Because I see there are a couple of orders. So after that, I will take it. I thought the orders were over.
Probably.
Please, Your Lordship. Before taking your Lordship the IA, I'd just like to give a background of the writ petition, my lord. The writ petition
This
was
is 70?
This is 72, man. All of them are similar, even though not tagged together.
Yes.
In the writ petition last year, the principal prayer was seeking government permission or provincialization, because we have been functioning as high secondary school for 11th and 12th since 2005 or beyond. Now, what has happened is last year, when the session of 2024 to 25 was about to start, the council stopped us from registering any new students or enrolling any students in class 11 under the Durban portal. We approached this court, all of this.
This is is this similar to what had come yesterday?
The read petition regarding 2024-25 session. Now similar matter has been disposed of. Lordship, I produced earlier question.
No, yesterday also something had come. Yesterday, one matter had come, I think, where I had asked for the records.
Question is, they have filed in the said read petition for extending the interim order that has been passed in the earlier, extending session 25-26 to enable to apply for it. But actually they have applied it and that has been rejected. That has been ballot suppressed.
No, Mr. Chutia, is it Mr. B.D. Kaur's matter yesterday?
No, yes, B.D. Kaur matter is to some extent different, but same matter. But this has been pending. These petitions are pending. They are these are a list where tick mark is there. These 6 matters that has been they have submitted application that has been rejected. Now they have come for extension of interim order pass earlier in the petition.
Have you filed anything in
No,
this?
but today I am when I this is I a copy received by 10 a.m.
You filed.
But we will file affidavit, no problem at all. But this IA is not maintainable because why?
Understood, but you take it in that.
Oh yes, I will file
You
objection.
file an objection.
Oh, objection.
Ma'am, if I may finish my submission.
Bharadwaj, you've heard the submission.
Yes, madam. If
He
I may
says that the earlier interim order is in respect of a particular session.
Yes, yes.
Now you want that same interim order to continue for the next session.
Yes. In the meanwhile, my lord, on that particular date when the interim order was granted, notice was issued in the matter. The entire issue is sub judice, my lord. Now I have come before this court because now on 12th of April, when the court was on vacation, another notification was issued giving the
In your
timeline.
case, it is how many students minimum?
My lord, the moment I start, my registration is open in the Durban portal. Only then can the students come and I can assure them admission, my lord.
No,
Otherwise, I
earlier-
cannot promise them anything. So I cannot say how many numbers are coming. But
That's why
but
why he is not mentioning here, my lord. 10 people, 10 students, 11 students. It is not maintainable because as per rules.
How much time, Mr. Chutia?
Minimum.
How much time?
My lord.
How much time do you need to file
Because
objection?
my lord, the short problem is there by hearing problem.
No problem. How much time do you need to file objection?
1 week, my lord. 1 week.
1 week.
1 week.
All right. I'm posting it next Tuesday.
my only anxiety is the notification was published on 12th of April.
No.
The timeline was given for registration on the 17th to 24th. That is tomorrow, my lord. That's why this IA was moved urgently. Now I have get it listed after mentioning it, my lord. Now tomorrow on 24th, it expires, my lord. I won't be able.
They have submitted.
At least let me finish
No,
my
no, no.
submission.
Why are we misleading this court? He already submitted application. This list has been published. They rejected. Then he will have
As
to challenge
prayed
the
for by
order.
Mr. T.C. Chutia,
Why not?
list this matter on Monday date to date, on so and so to enable the respondent to file objection to the interlocutory applications filed on behalf of the applicant.
My lord, I have moved 2 motions today in court number 12, my lord. Similar matter.
Motion.
Yes. 2
But they're
motions
not
today.
IA.
Yes, my lord. In court number 12, they are posted on Friday to enable my learned friend to get instruction.
It is separate. This issue is separate.
All right.
Definitely.
71 and 7.
Till 77, the items are.
Mr. Chutia, let me put this on Friday only. You see if you can file it.
We may not find the objection, my lord. But today is Wednesday. One day after.
All right, all right.
72 to 77, all are similar. Man.
All right.
Apply.
Or hearing. Counting item 62.
This is the order matter.
Yes, your lordship, for restoration of writ petition, lordship, that was dismissed for default on 2/4/2024, lordship.
This is for restoration.
Yes, your lordship.
Where is the order?
Lordship, your lordship will find the order at page number 16, lordship. It starts from page number 16. Actually, lordship, This matter was earlier, Lordship, listed in the part two list, and my name has been reflected as Lordship D Sharma, whereas in all other matters, my name has been shown as Lordship Debo Sharma, Lordship. And due to that reason, Lordship, it overlooks in the Lordship cause list. And I was not aware that, Lordship, this matter that could be listed in the
No,
daily
no,
list
what
instead
happened?
of
Your name is?
D Sharma, Lordship. My
D-
name is Debo Sharma, but it was shown in the cost list, Lordship, D Sharma, earlier, Lordship.
But in the
Only in this matter, Lordship, D Sharma.
here petitioner advocate name is only shown as M. Fukan.
Lordship, he is not in this matter now.
Your name is?
Debo Sharma, Lordship.
And in the cause list, what has been shown?
Now, Lordship, in my in cost list, all other matters, my name has been shown as Debo Sharma. Only in this matter, Lordship, my name is shown as D Sharma, Lordship.
Then?
Lordship, only
D Sharma is you only.
Yes,
What
Lordship.
is this ground?
D Sharma, Lordship, in other cases, Lordship.
And
this matter was, Lordship, earlier.
What about on 23rd November 23?
Lordship, actually,
why were you not present on that date?
Lordship, this matter earlier listed in the part two list. I was waiting for in the part two list, but I was not aware that, Lordship, this matter
Where
could be
you
listed.
said all this?
Lordship,
where have you taken all this ground?
Lordship, I have stated
Your
in.
explanation.
I have stated, Lordship. Yeah, Lordship, para 3, paragraph, page number 6, Lordship.
Can this be a ground that the matter was in the at a particular time, the matter was listed in part 2 and subsequently it started being listed in the daily list? Mr. Counsel, I think you are aware that right now there is no part 2 list. I think you are aware of that. Is there a part 2 list operating in the courts now?
No, Lordship.
Then
at that time,
where do you want this matter to be listed then? In 2023, in November 2023, when there was no part 2 list, where do you want that? Where would you imagine this matter to be then listed?
Lordship,
you see, you may have genuine grounds, but please come up with grounds which are which inspires confidence of the court.
Yes, Lordship,
what kind of ground is this? Paragraph 3. Yes.
I may be allowed to file a fresh because, Lordship, one paragraph of the Lordship application that is missing, Lordship. I have seen, Lordship, that paragraph.
Mr. Counsel, firstly, you are seeking restoration, and you are not even careful enough to draft your application. Then and what kind of a ground is this paragraph 3?
I may be allowed to file a fresh, Lordship.
And where have you said about that name D Sharma? Cause list.
Lordship,
where is that ground?
One paragraph, Lordship, one paragraph in the application, Lordship. I think this has been filed, Lordship, after modification of this finalization of this application, Lordship. That part has not filed, Lordship.
It just appears there's nothing missing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
No,
it doesn't appear. Mr. Counsel, this is not the way.
I may be allowed to file a
Mr. Counsel, you must be mindful.
I'm very sorry, Lordship.
You cannot be allowed to improve your case. You have to, at the first instance, you have come before the court seeking restoration.
Yes, Lordship.
The grounds are in vague.
In fact, Lordship, on that day, Lordship, I was at Lordship. My junior was supposed to appear in this case. I was in Agartala High Court, Lordship.
Mr. Counsel, these are facts which you know.
Yes, sir.
This court doesn't know.
Yes, sir.
If you want to take these grounds, you have to mention it in your application. You see, please don't you are asking this court to pass orders which may not be in your interest. I'm telling you.
Yes.
Because repeatedly you are arguing grounds
I'm very
which are not there in your,
Yes,
first you say about your name being Debo Sharma being shown normally in other cases. This case it has shown me as D Sharma. Then you are saying that you were at Agartala, your junior were instructed. Where are all these things mentioned in your ground?
I'm very
On the
sorry,
contrary,
Lordship,
what you are mentioning here is that earlier the matter used to come in part 2 and now it has come in part 1. Therefore, you've missed it. Can that be a ground when there was no part 2 list operating in the in the month of November 2023? Are you not are you not a practicing lawyer of this court? You don't know what is the system going on in this court nowadays?
I'm very sorry, Lordship.
Then what is the writ petition? What is the issue involved in the writ petition?
Lordship, the issue involved in this writ petition is that, Lordship, as per the Insurance Ombudsman Rule 2017, there was no provisions that has been prescribed in the rule that, Lordship, for condonation of delay in filing the application before the Insurance Ombudsman, whereas the claim of the petitioner has been rejected by the insurance company, that claim of the therefore, Lordship, the petitioner approached before the Ombudsman belatedly, and that application has been rejected by the Ombudsman, Lordship. That's why that proposition has been challenged before this honorable court. And now, Lordship, as per my knowledge, Lordship, this Ombudsman rule has been amended, and subsequently that provision has been inserted in the Ombudsman rule, Lordship.
This application has been filed for restoring the writ petition to its original file on the stop. However, the Mr. So-and-so, learned counsel for the applicant, submits that due to an inadvertent error, certain grounds have been missed out in the body of the application and accordingly seeks accommodation to file additional affidavit. Prayer is allowed, list after 4 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry.
Highly obliged.
For hearing. Item number 78.
Records have been has come.
Record is come, Lordship, but he did not his legs on another 4, Lordship. So the record, Lordship.
Has it been marked? I just want to see what was there before the authorities while granting sanction. What were the documents placed before the sanctioning authority?
There's no mark, Lordship. But it kindly teach them to move, Lordship. He legs on another 4, Lordship.
What was your tenure
My lord, my tenure,
in that post at that time?
I was as in charge BDO.
For how many years? You are Mr.
I'm representing Meganja 1000.
MJ 1000.
Ha.
Yes. What was the?
I'm just finding it out.
Tell me the period. Mr. Nath is here. Mr. Nutt, what was the tenure of the petitioner in that post?
But in our affidavit, we have said. But,
Just give me the tenure. I just want to make a note.
paragraph number,
Just give me the time.
from February 2006 to July 2007. 8 to 2006,
February,
8 to 2006 to
8,
7,
8 February,
8th of February 2006 to 7/7/2007.
to 7,
7/7/2007. So
7, 7,
7th of July
2007.
7.
So more than a year.
More than almost 1.5 years.
Anything that you want to particularly show from the record?
The note sheet.
I have seen the first note.
29 and below. That is the note of the Honorable Chief Minister.
Which one?
That is the first note which I have.
Yes, that I have seen.
That is the by the Honorable CM. Kindly see the previous note. The 20, 27 and 28 and below.
Order at page 29.
29 is the Honorable Chief Minister's note.
No. CM signature is at page 29. Yes.
29.
And then
And prior to that, it is and 27 and 28. It will be possibly just it is folded. There, in fact, it was processed along with all the files. It was processed that they will not give sanction, and the opinion of the Advocate General and all, everything has been placed. In a note of the Honorable Chief Minister, Lordship will find that against 4 persons.
I've seen that. That's why I asked for the tenure. I've seen that.
Including the petitioner. And
I've
the
seen
second paragraph, my lord, in respect of the other 2 persons.
I have seen that.
Lordship.
That is why I asked for the tenure, Mr. Nath. I've seen that. Let me go through the records. I'm posting it for tomorrow. In terms of the earlier order passed by this court, Mr. D. Dutt has placed the relevant records of the case. The same is relist tomorrow for further hearing. Tomorrow's Thursday, no?
Can I pay for taking about 3? Did you give a arrangement level?
Is there another page or something? Something seems to be. I think it's not. Money I look at very good.
If not inconvenient, kindly take it up at 2 tomorrow.
All right.
At 2. Lordship.
Item number 69.
See, in case after I go through, if I want to reserve it, then I will indicate at 10:30 and I will close it. All right. But suppose I'm in a position to dictate the judgment tomorrow itself, then at 2. All right. I don't, and in fact, and in case if any clarification is required, then also at 2. So just ask your juniors to be around at 10:30.
At 10. Lordship. My colleague will be there.
And so then that is the understanding. I may close it at 10:30. Huh? Did at 2 p.m. Did you?
May I please your lordship? I am appearing on behalf of Mr. M. Sharma, the Standing Counsel of Central Bank, lordship. I am praying for an adjournment today, lordship.
On what ground?
Lordship, he has some personal difficulties, Lordship.
As prayed for by MS
S. Yasmin.
as Yasmin on behalf of Mr. M. Sharma, Learned Standing Counsel.
Yes,
Standing Counsel,
Central Bank.
Central Bank for the appearing for the respondent, which is not opposed by the other side, relist after
4 weeks.
huh?
4 weeks. Lordship.
4 weeks. After another date, did you not on such and such date?
Much obliged, Lordship.
Hello,